Hey, all excited to start a new year. This year we're going to be part of a program called the Healthy Schools Program, and it's a program that's all site-based. We'll get to choose where we go with it, but brings an incredible amount of opportunity to our school to create healthier students and staff. And so my role will be the school contact, also known as the champion for that program. And I'm just going to share a few things about that today with you guys. One of the most important things is that I'm going to be able to go to trainings with a bunch of other schools and access different grants, different physical activity opportunities that we could incorporate throughout our school day, and really find out what's the best out there. They have a framework of best practice that they look at school meals, they look at school policy, they look at health ed, phys ed, after school programs, staff wellness, competitive foods and fundraising things, and they basically share with me and allow me to bring back to our school what's the best of the best, and then we get to choose, does that make sense for us right now? Will that work within our environment? Will that help us meet our end goals? Obviously, we're trying to help students achieve academically, but to do that, almost all of us recognize that there's a connection between the brain and the body. And when we start to lose kids after teaching them for 45 minutes or so, what are some things that we could do to reactivate that brain, or what could we do in the morning to make sure the afternoon is more effective, as we know a lot of times students are learning better in the morning. And is that just the students, or is it teachers getting tired after lunch as well? So there's a lot of really good things that we're going to be able to bring to the table, and I'm going to need your support in moving forward with that. And so I really appreciate the principal being on board with the opportunities that we have and recognizing that link and supporting us in that. So there's going to be a couple things to move forward. First off is I'm going to introduce you guys today to the Jam and Minute, which is a 1-minute physical activity break that you can incorporate into your classroom anytime you start to lose your kids and you want to do a physical activity break. I'm also going to share with you a good transition back to scholastics after that physical activity break, because that's obviously a concern. As you get students up, you get them moving, you get that blood flow and oxygen to the brain to help them learn, but are you going to be able to get them back to where you want them and to be able to focus and retain the information you're sharing? So I'm going to share these physical activity breaks called the Jam and Minute and a transition back from those. And every week I'll get a new one of these that I'll share with you. And so that's just kind of a quick start to the year. And then after I go to a couple of these trainings throughout this year, I'll continue to bring things back and say, is this something that makes sense